So as far as key performance indicators go, so let's start some of these examples. Just let's see you're on the line in manufacturing. Key performance indicator would be how many widgets you produce in a day.
Well, I would call that the throughput measurement, okay? So I'm going to measure throughput because just to churn out a bunch of product, I mean, that's clearly a measurement. You can say I was supposed to make 100 widgets today and I made 99. Well, not bad. Okay, that's really, really good. Okay, well, along with that, what was your material yield?
Mm-hmm.
How much labor did you apply? Right? So there's other KPIs that come with that, which talk to the maybe the larger label, which would be, well, what are the efficiencies or disefficiencies that came with that? So that's all KPIs. That's all KPIs. I ran manufacturing operations for one of the companies that I worked for years ago, and there were very specific KPIs that I had to meet. And I wanted to meet them. They just plain made sense. So you've got your on-time delivery, you've got your cycle time through production, you've got your yield on material, and you've got your labor hours, right? Yeah. Did you end up having to work some overtime or when you shouldn't have? Cycle time, material yield, labor hours, etc. There's classic key performance indicators that those are the 4 or 5 thermometers that I talked about earlier that we want to give that positional contract. Every plant manager. Don't disregard that if that particular manager is managing a staff, numerous people, you also need to measure employee satisfaction.
Because we talked about earlier things.
And
you're happy in a job, and whether these goals meet your goals, your personal goals.
About that. Yeah, okay. Is this the company that's the vehicle for you to get to where you want to be? I had a plant manager one time that it was a real shame. I mean, he had great numbers. I mean, there was good yield, on time, etc. But there was just something not right. I just didn't feel like there was something right. So I went into the plant and I said to the plant manager that reported to me, I said, I'm going to do a couple of brown bag lunches. Oh yeah, okay, no problem, fine. There was so much dissension and dissatisfaction in that employee base that there was sufficient momentum for them to start unionization. And I thought, holy cow, well, I can't let this happen. So had to make the tough decision. I had to let the guy go. Had to make the change that we weren't going to run that place that way. So
the manager, not the employees.
No, I didn't let the employees go. No, I let the manager go. Yeah. So so you can, for your positional contracts, you can say all those things I already said about cycle time, yield on materials, planned employee time, etc. But then if it's a multi-person operation, probably, I shouldn't say probably, you will want to manage with some measure employee relations.